Hey, what's up, everybody? It's James Carter here, aka the Crypto Rebel, and I want to show you something that I'm actually in the trade right now. Excuse me. And I thought that if you want to see this opportunity, if you are looking for it or not looking for it, that's why I'm making a video now. This is the NXT against the USD tether. I'm actually in this on Poloniex, so I don't know. Let's go over to CoinMarketCap and take a look and see what it's saying about this one. I don't know where else this is traded. I'm on Poloniex with this one, so let's search this. Okay, volume has been over 16 million over the last 24 hours USD. Let's see. Let's go down. Go to markets, and then okay. So it's on Bittrex, Poloniex, and all these other ones as well. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. Okay. I actually got into this trade right here where you see this green arrow. I'll zoom in so you can see it a little bit more. Okay. So this is where I got in at. Okay, and this is where it is now. So I'm pretty much at break even. Now I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. This is my own personal speculation and bias. I'm not a financial advisor. I hate having to say that every video, but I need to, just to make sure that don't nobody try and sue me, because I'm not for all that. I'm looking for it to go all the way up here to the 70 cent mark, I guess, but I'm just going to say 7,000 for this video. That's a pretty significant return, but I want to show you what I'm looking at. I'm on a 3-hour chart right now. Here, I'll zoom in. Well, first let's go out to a daily chart. Okay, let's take a look here. All right, so you had it make this strong move up, right? Okay, as you can see right here. And here's the thing: some people are saying, like, why would you, that's not great analysis or anything like that. Listen, markets never do exactly what you want them to do. They never really go straight up and never really go straight down. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they stair step up, and then sometimes they stair step down, which you'll see in a moment. Okay, but our job as traders, and my trading personality, is to day trade. It is to intra-trade, maybe swing trade. Other than that, I'm not looking to hold stuff. That's my own personal preference and trading personality. So what you see here on this daily chart is kind of a reverse pennant, as you can see, like right here. Okay, let's get another one in here. All right. Okay, see, like that. And then you have, let's get one more here. This long flagpole right there. Okay. So now let me tell you what I'm looking at and what I see. Now, let me say this. Everybody looks at the charts. They see things differently. It really doesn't matter what you say or how you feel about it. What matters is, can you execute and turn a profit? That's the only thing I care about. So here's what I'm looking at. I don't just use technical analysis, because technical analysis tends to put you a step behind. I use a mixture of technical analysis and fundamental analysis, because people are basically making these candlesticks go up or down. So I need to be in the psychology of how people are thinking. So if we go back here all the way right before December, we see that the market began to shoot up. Just go from where are we at here? Like 20 cents all the way up to $2, which that's huge. Okay. Now after, let's see, close by Christmas, it starts to come down, and now it's in this area right here where you see it starting to kind of consolidate. Okay. So this is what I see. Let me get rid of this. Well, this is what I'm thinking. If there was such a strong push up, okay, particularly where it broke out, really right here is where that movement began. And right in here, it kind of stuttered, but then boom, it breaks through and then comes down. This is a 3-bar pullback right here. And then it starts to push up, and now boom, you get it, go all the way up here to like close to the $2 mark, a little bit over. If it comes down here, okay, now look at this right here. You have on the 24th to 25th of December last year, 2017, you have a succession of red candles. Let me zoom in here. Okay, so you can see this. All right, you have a succession of red candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's a succession of selling going on for a period of 7 days or a week. Okay, and then boom, you get this candle on the 8th day. And so that lets me know right here that, okay, this area is where people are starting to think that maybe this coin can be purchased again to go back up. Otherwise, they would keep selling it. Okay, so it goes up, and then you get this candle right here, which is what? Which is a continuation of the selling that's happened here. Maybe somebody looking for an opportunity to sell and wait for us to pull back, and then they sell it down. But look at what's happening here. Okay, the candles are getting smaller, right? So to me, that lets me know that possibly this is speculation. Okay, I'm not a crystal ball, I'm not a magician or a wizard. I'm just reading the charts as I see them. If I see a succession of candles like this, just like I see a succession of candles like this, okay, if I see a succession of candles like this, and then I see this candle right here, okay, and then I see the candles starting to get smaller, that lets me know that if the previous bias has been to sell, that maybe the selling action is starting to dry up, and maybe some buyers are starting to come into the market. So with that being said, okay, let's zoom out here, okay, and that to me says that this is me personally, that says that maybe the buyers are starting to come back in. So I'm looking to say, okay, I want to get a small position in just to test the market. So right now I'm at break even. This is a couple of days ago, and I'm looking to go all the way up to the 70-cent mark right here. Okay, that's my own personal preference. You don't have to do that. If you want to get in, get some quick money, you can do that. It's totally up to you. Just make sure you manage your risk accordingly. Okay, now let's go down to, I'm going to go back down to the 3-hour chart. Okay, and I want to show you something here. All right, so look at this. Let's zoom in just a bit. Okay, you have this stair step action down. Steps down, pulls back. Okay, this is the new support. It breaks through it, right? Pulls back. Okay, this is the new support. Steps down, almost breaks it, and then boom, breaks it again here. Okay, then it starts to pull back. This is the new support. It breaks it on these two candles, then it pulls back up. Okay, now it pulls back, but now it does not continue right here. Now it could in the future, it could come and step back, step down and break this, but this is what I'm looking at. I see this breaks down, boom, breaks down, up, breaks, not quite, breaks, okay, breaks a little, then goes back up, and then I see this low right here. This low doesn't break this low over here, doesn't break this area over here. So now to me, that's an entry point for me personally to buy, okay, because it's not continuously breaking the lows. It made a different low over here, and now it's saying, okay, maybe this is our support point. Now let's talk about money management. Obviously you want to manage your money. If this goes against me, okay, then I know what I'm looking at on the daily chart. I know that this could go all the way back down into this consolidation area right here, which is around 20 cents or so. So I'm at 42 cents right now. Okay, I can put a position on here with the expectation that it's still going to go back up, but I don't have to put the full position on here. I can put some of the position on here, and if it goes up to my target, great, I've made some money. But if it comes down here, I can put another position on in thinking that this is going to turn around and go back up, and I can still make money. So that's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, so let me show you this one last thing before I close this video off. So you have this right here. Oh, come on, line up. Okay, I want to show you some points here, right? There we go. Okay, and let's clone this one, bring it down. So you got kind of this, like, you know, choppy action happening right here, right? Okay, you see it starts here, comes down. Now look at this. It tries to break through, it doesn't. It breaks through this area, comes back up, and then bounces up, right, along this line. Okay, look at this, comes back down, touches this line here. Okay, tries to break through, doesn't, closes right on that line, goes back up, almost makes it. All right, comes back down, and now you're starting to get some sideways action here. Now I want to show you this same trend line right here, which is going to extend it a little bit, and look what happens. Okay, now that same area here, okay, it comes down and it touches that right there. So now what I'm expecting to do, or what I'm hoping to do, or what I'm looking for it to do, is for it to start to bounce sideways. It's been moving in a downtrend. I expected, my personal expectation is for it to bounce sideways a little bit, and then maybe start the turn to go back up. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at here for this particular trade. That's the NXT on the USD tether. All right, hope that helps.